Hey everyone, my name is Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. And so my niece recently turned 4 years old, and if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, then you might know that I did her cake last year, but they were Minnie Mouse themed cupcakes. If you want to check out that video, I'll link it in the description box below. But this year it was Frozen themed, and so she asked me if I could make her an Elsa princess cake. And so that is what I'm going to be showing you how to make today. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we are going to start off by making our cake, and I'm just using box cake to make my life easier, and I am just using the white cake because we are going to color the inside and make it all pretty and festive. So I just decided to use the white vanilla cake, and I'm just following the recipe on the back of the box. So I added my water, my oil, and now I am adding my eggs. And I'm just prepping 2 for now, but I did end up needing a total of 3 box cakes to make this princess cake. So I'm just adding my last few eggs, and then I'm going to give that a nice good mix till everything is nice, well, and incorporated together. Okay, so I got the first one, and now I'm just mixing together our second one. Just making sure there's no excess flour. And I am using the Princess Cake Pans by Wilton. This is not sponsored, but the specific purple ones are from the Rosanna Pansino collection. You might still be able to find it online or at your local craft store, but that's what I used. And I am just using some non-stick cooking spray, and you want to make sure that you spray the center of it so that way it doesn't stick in the center as well. So just make sure it's nice and non-stick, and then just pour in your batter. And I'm doing about 3/4 of the way because this is going to rise, and you don't want to accidentally overfill it and then it spills over and then you ruin the whole. And so about 3/4 should be good. And for our second layer, I decided to color it purple. And so I'm just using some purple gel food coloring. It's super pigmented, so you don't need too much. So just a little, and then putting that in our batter and giving that a good mix. It's a beautiful pastel purple, and it's awesome for the springtime. Okay, so that is what our second batter is looking like. And again, I am just prepping our pan and pouring in the batter. And our second pan is ready, and for our third layer I decided to color it blue, and so now I'm using some blue gel food coloring. And again, you don't need that much, it's super pigmented, and so just a little bit goes a long way, and just give that a good mix. And it's a beautiful like light blue. It's perfect for Elsa. Okay, and that is our third batter. And again, you want to prep your pan, make sure it doesn't stick. And now I'm pouring in the batter. Okay, so all of our cakes are ready. I am popping this in the oven at 325 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, so I let our cakes cool, and now I just cut the top dome of the cake off so that it's nice and even to work with. And then I just got a piping bag filled with some buttercream icing, and now I'm just going to start filling and layering our cake. And I'm just using a round tip nozzle just to make it a little bit more easier and more control. And now I'm going to take an offset spatula that looks like this and just even out our icing. And just smooth it out, make sure it's nice and even so that our cake is even. Okay, that looks really good, nice and smooth. And now we are going to add our second layer, our purple layer, and you want to make sure you line it up evenly so that the holes in the center match up so that it has space for your doll. And again, I'm just filling that with some buttercream icing and smoothing that out as well. Okay, I added our top dome, and any excess any excess icing that came from the side, just smooth that out a little bit. Make sure it's nice and even so you have a good base to work with. Alright, and so everything's nice and even. I'm going to pop it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes to chill and set. And while our cake is setting, I am just taking some more icing and I'm going to color that blue. And this is going to be for the dress of the cake, so the outer portion. And I decided to make her dress blue, so I'm doing more gel food coloring and just giving that a good mix, and that's what it looks like. And I am using a 2D piping tip, and it kind of makes it look like they're rosettes. And now I'm just starting to decorate our cake with little swirls. And you can do any design you want, but with this piping tip it makes it look like little rosettes, and it's so cute. And so I'm just working my way up the cake, make sure everything is nice and even. It's coming along. I can envision it now. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm just working to the top part of the cake now. Okay, and I want to try and go as close to the top as possible, but you still want to make sure you leave a little bit room so you can have space to put the doll. And now I'm just going through the cake to fill in any excess gaps or spaces I may have missed. And next I am adding some of these crystal sprinkles to kind of give the cake a little sparkle, a little flare, and it kind of makes it look like there's snow on her dress, which is so cute and so pretty. So I'm just taking it a little bit and just throwing it on the cake like this. And you want to do it while the cake hasn't set yet so that the sprinkles can stick to it. And now to put in our doll, I just wrapped the doll in some plastic wrap to protect the outfit. And I'm going to slowly put her in the cake. And you want to make sure that the arms are lifted. That way the arms don't accidentally touch the cake. And if yours has a veil like mine, you want to be cautious of the veil as well. Okay, and just slowly put her in, adjust the veil as needed. And right here, I'm just making any adjustments. Okay, and so now we are going to fill in around the trim of the dress where the cake meets the doll. You want to fill in that excess gap. Basically, like around her waistline, just fill that in with any extra icing or whatever you have. Okay, and that is what our cake ended up looking like, and this is the back of the cake with the veil. And there you have it, a beautiful Princess Elsa cake. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I, as always, enjoyed making it for you. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click that subscribe button along with that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. But until next time, I will see y'all later. Bye.